is my top all right? Is it got all wrinkled or something? Oh, okay.
As far as it's sounding good.
Lovely. What are we gonna... Well said.
Cool.
I'm part of a tradition that's 135 years of delivering service to community, and there have been incredible people that have really built the foundations of this organisation.
Well, it's been 135 years of service. It started from children being taken out of gutters, and I think if you go back over the history, that's what everybody worked towards, just helping the kids, helping the families.
As a young social worker in the 1970s, I would visit children's homes where I was shocked to see children not have any of their own clothes, but take clothes from a common pool of clothes and have nothing like the educational opportunities the children at Kildonan were receiving. So it stood out as an absolute leader in the standards of care for children who could not live at home.
It was a bit like the Brady Bunch, because we had 8 kids in that family group home. There was 6 wards of the state and 2 children from the cottage parents.
I think one of the things that has allowed Kildonan to stand apart is just that. I think at times it has stood alone. It hasn't always followed what other organisations have done within the sector. It's seen where innovation is needed and challenged some of the status quo with the department and with other partners who wouldn't typically be seen as partners with us as a not-for-profit. And it has allowed us to take new roads that other people have followed.
You come from different sectors, you have different roles in society, and sometimes that conversation, it can be a little bit hard to find the common conversation. And what I had found from the very early days of working with Kildonan was a willingness to engage in a partnership discussion.
They didn't just come in and tell us what we were doing wrong. They told us what we did wrong, and then they gave us the opportunity to learn how to be better.
What Kildonan really helped us do is transcend from that protected regulatory approach to one that was very much a natural language, humanistic approach, which allowed us to just have a normal conversation with the customer.
Kildonan has been an exemplar of how a community service organisation can adapt and change and lead the field, pioneering new approaches, testing them, and then supporting others who may wish to, if not replicate, then certainly build something similar. So it's again at the cutting edge of change and reform.
Corey Energy Efficiency Program was a program on how better to identify issues that they were having with their bills and their electricity use. With the experience that Kildonan's had over the last 135 years with working with different cultures and in the hardship scene, I honestly don't think the program would have been as successful if anyone else had done it.
Human beings change, the environment is changing massively, and Kildonan has managed to keep moving, really focusing on the individual and making sure that the service delivery is the best.
In a way, we were at the forefront of the response to the bushfire, and for that I'm very proud of Kildonan and the way they stepped up.
Some people say that Kildonan not only saved my house, but they saved my life. And although that sounds a bit melodramatic, it's actually quite true in lots of ways, because we always work in what I'd call a strengths-based approach. So it doesn't matter where we engage with people, we sit alongside them.
The Kildonan team and the likes of Sue, for example, really helped us cut to the chase, really helped us understand how those customers were experiencing us, and they brought a wealth of resource to the table that we could never have done, and we just wouldn't have seen it through those eyes.
To see the way that things can be done, the things that perhaps I'm a bit conservative and I think, oh, I'm not sure that's possible, but Kildonan seems to make things possible.
Well, I think I'm very lucky because I could have gone anywhere else. There was many choices, and to be land in the lap of Kildonan, it's pretty amazing.
I want Kildonan to be reenacted, to be replanted, to be repeated. That there is an energy and an innovation, an ability to innovate and an ability to do things differently that is getting results in a new way with a new ecosystem. And that's what I actually want learnt in the DNA of Kildonan, if you like, and to actually repeat that. A lot of organisations can be remembered. I want us to actually be repeated.
It's not just a job, it's a place that I come to and I spend more time here than probably anywhere else, and I've done that for such a long time. And to be honest, it is a place I just feel like I belong.
Part of it is a feeling of when I walk in the door at Kildonan, I feel like it's my second home.
I think it's just a wonderful organisation. I've had a lot of satisfaction. That's why I've been there for 28 years in working. There was not one day I didn't wake up and say I didn't want to go to work.
It's like a special feeling. You can't describe it for anyone, and especially when you see the smile on their faces. So it is a special job for me.